Like, I'm not gonna say nothing about that push-up. That is a goddamn beautiful push-up.
Let's see who wins today's FizticuffZ Rematch. Round 1, fight!
The variations always get harder, allowing you to increase more of it.
Who the heck is doing? God damn.
Ensure that you continue to build muscle. Now moving on to number 5, we have handstand push-up. To get the best out of your handstand, you want to use a different
handstand push-up. How many people can do a handstand, period?
How many of you guys can do a handstand? You guys haven't been able to do a handstand since you were like 8 years old, 6, 7, 10 maybe? If you girls there, I'm pretty sure you guys probably never done a handstand. Now, if you're over 30, don't you be trying to break your back, your neck, pop a shoulder trying to do any kind of handstand, right? Remember, you're not a kid anymore. Take it easy, take it easy. No handstand push-ups for you guys.
Now, how many people can do a handstand for more than a half a second? Listen, when it comes to genetics, it comes to elite athletes, I tell you right now, there ain't not many people on the outside of that are doing handstand push-ups. Who is this guy? Come on, Chris. I can't do a handstand push-up. Guess what I can do though? I can do an overhead barbell press. I can do a lot more other things to build muscles.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my first coach, the IFBB bikini model, that's how she had me build my shoulders. She's like, dumbbell presses. Duh. You know me do no handstand push-ups. Man, come on, man. I'm 48 years old. I don't want to hurt myself. Come on. Gotta be realistic. I don't know. This rematch is not so good for Harrier in round 1, man. Shreves come out fighting, come out swinging, hitting Harrier. Harrier is already backing up. This is not looking good for the rematch.
My shoulders, then trying to balance and do a push-up. Are you out of your mind? Like, who's he talking to? CrossFit athletes? I can't agree with this. I'm sorry. This is, no, it's not. Because you can't put that much of a load to build big ass muscles when you're doing push-ups. How are you going to add more to the load?
Exactly.
What are you gonna do? Put on ankle weights? Or have somebody push onto your, I don't know.
So for you guys out there who don't know, and for those who already know, it's all about progressive overload. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Curling 5 pounds and you gotta go up to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so forth. Progressive overload.
I'm making all kinds of gains.
How the hell are you gonna progressive overload a handstand push-up? This is how people get hurt. People get hurt in yoga, no joke. And it's always these advanced people doing some crazy stuff. Staying those poses too long, you hurt yourself. Do not be putting ankle weights and trying to do no damn handstand push-up. Do not do this. Do not do this.
Because I get passionate about this stuff. Don't do handstand push-ups.
All right, the handstand push-up, definitely the best exercise for building muscle in your shoulders.
No, it's not.
Military press, dude. Side laterals to build it, you know, the caps, to bowl the shoulders.
The handstand push-up is not the best exercise to build shoulder muscles. You want big ass shoulders? Do military press, machine press, any pin loaded, any plate loaded, whatever it is. Side laterals, front laterals, rear delt flies. There's way more things you can do without having to worry about bouncing on your hands and then doing push-ups.
Round 1 goes to Shreve. Round 2, fight!
5 easy steps. It definitely works. Read the comments.
And of course, he has somewhere to go buy. Look, I sell training that you can take and build from. The building blocks and the knowledge to be able to continue to build muscle, sustain.
I do the same thing. I'm trying to give people basic information to build a body, as we say on my channel, to look great and feel even better. Typically newbies, beginners, I don't give them deadlifts, otherwise known as back snaps, because you can really mess yourself up. Or squats, because they have terrible ankle flexibility, they can't go down properly into the hole. I give them leg presses, other things. There's so many other options. Handstand push-ups, hell no.
Calisthenics only brings you so far with your physique.
Number 6, we have clean and press. Now, of course, to get the most out of the clean and press,
okay, again, clean and press.
And then master that.
Now, when you put a bar in his hand, he's doing it wrong. That's not how you do a clean and press. I'm sorry, guys.
When you push up, naturally you should go up and back and do this. So even now, if I push up my hands and go back, I feel it here. Versus if I just go up like this, it's not the same thing. Feel the tension. You can try it while watching this video. You don't need weight to do this.
This is how you get hurt trying to do a clean and press. Number 1. 2, why are we doing a movement almost the same in activation? Let's do a handstand push-up. And then here's another one, clean and press. Can we just do a shoulder press? This list can be cut in half. We got overlapping movements. Come on. When you're doing
some reps explosive and some other reps more controlled.
No, this is not how you do it. And then when you actually do, when you finish the movement, your hands should be overhead. So your hands are beside your shoulders.
That's pretty much what I said.
Pushing into your lats, shoulder depression. But I don't got time to go through all that. I'm trying to go through a list of 10 exercises to build big ass muscles.
I'm making all kinds of gains.
And it's like the wonkiest list. And then when it comes to him actually taking a bar, he has no clue what he's doing with it.
Round 2 goes to Shreve in the rematch. Round 3, fight!
All right, there we have clean and press, a total body exercise, working your upper body all the way down to your lower body. From your shoulders.
When he pulls the bar up, he should be pushing his head through. That weight is staying on his front anterior delts, and he's gonna end up injuring himself. So guess what happens? They're gonna be like, oh man, Chris said the clean and press is the best movement to do. I'm gonna do that after I do handstand push-ups, and everything's gonna sit on my anterior delts. And when I finish this off, I'm gonna go right to the freaking physio because my shoulders are. Don't worry about my back too, because I already injured that. I'm trying to copy him doing 3 different movements of deadlifts because they're all called deadlifts, but just 3 different stances. No, there's a sumo, there's conventional, then there's Romanian. And they all do different things. And guess what they don't do? Directly affect the traps. They shouldn't. But he said that.
And easier to build muscle in your lats. Now moving on to number 7, we have the push-up. This is an exercise that you can use to start your fitness journey and still use to consistently make gains.
I'm making all kinds of gains.
All the way to
Yes, push-ups. I agree with that. Push-ups for sure. But again, didn't we just do barbell bench press? And let me guess, we're gonna switch the grip.
Push-ups are a very underrated exercise. You finish a workout and you do 100 push-ups consistently, yeah, you'll get some gains in the chest.
I'm making all kinds of gains.
Gains.
I'm making all kinds of gains.
And guess what? His push-up is damn near perfect. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing about that push-up. That is a goddamn beautiful push-up. That is a perfect plank push-up right there.
Push-up definitely needs to be on this list with so many variations that can be done.
Push-ups will help you start off your journey to building muscle, which makes sense. I sound like I'm not agreeing with him, but I am for this part.
Anywhere and utilized by a complete beginner with the very first progression, elevated push-ups or knee push-ups, all the way to harder progressions like the burpee, explosive push-ups, and full planche push-up.
The burpees is such an overrated exercise. You're not building any muscle mass with burpees. It's basically just a cardio movement. Total waste of time. Usually your form in the push-up is terrible in the burpees.
Use so many exercises and opportunities for progression.
What is this? Shaolin monk? Who the hell knows how to do that?
He could have just said best 10 calisthenic movements that'll give you the best physique.
The problem is all those calisthenic people with incredible physiques, they started at a very young age. They didn't start those as adults. Practically none of them did.
Couple that with a good diet, calisthenics, you're gonna have an absolutely amazing physique. This list should have been that, not.
Should have been, because you have to start that earlier, much earlier.
I wouldn't really listen to him in the sense of performing barbell movements because he's obviously really good at calisthenics.
Ooh, Harrier's going down. Shreve, finish him. Shreve wins the rematch. Flawless victory. Because you are determined to transform your body, you made it to the end of this video. To get more tips about how to look great and feel even better, check out one of these videos you see on the screen. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. So later's my massive. Me a go long now. For those who don't speak Jamaican patois, that's goodbye, my people.